We are back in the kitchen with a couple easy, simple, family-friendly dinner recipes. Hey guys, my name is Vanessa and today I'm bringing you along with 2 dinners that I'm going to be making, and I want to thank you guys for all your support when I team up with companies, and I would love to thank HelloFresh for partnering with me on another video. You guys know that I have used HelloFresh in the past, and last month I shared a couple recipes as well, and we are back at it again because they are definitely super simple, family friendly, and they have a lot of other options as well. I just choose family friendly because I have 4 kids and everybody likes something different. So we are going to go down on my counter for 2 different nights to share 2 dinners and follow their super easy step-by-step recipes. But before we get into the recipes, I did want to share that HelloFresh gave me a code so you guys can get 9 free meals. That's $90 off your first month of HelloFresh. So the code is lemonademom9, and I will have all of that with the link in the description box so you guys can check it out if you are interested. So let's get cooking. All right, so first we are going to prep our produce, and I've already said super simple. We're only doing 3 things here. So for the step 1, we are just dicing up our shallot. Then we're going to strip the rosemary leaves and chop those up. And last but not least, dice up the potatoes into little pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and for this recipe and the next one, the 2 recipes I'm sharing with you guys today, I am going to write out the directions in the description so you guys can easily recreate these meals at home.
I hear those jingle bells, people singing about love. It feels like I'm a kid, like I'm forever young. And that's why I want to sing about the Christmas on its way.
All right, produce is prepped. Now we're gonna get the potatoes ready to go in the oven. So I've already got it preheating to 450 degrees. I'm just tossing them on a baking sheet with some olive oil, half of the rosemary, a little salt and pepper, and we're going to roast them on the top rack for 25 minutes.
Small talk with people that pass me by. I share a laugh, it gives me joy that everyone's having a good time. I hear those jingle bells, people singing about love.
The pork is going to go in the oven as well, but first we're going to sear it. So I'm just heating up a skillet with a little olive oil. I'm going to season both sides of the pork with a little salt and pepper. Then I'm going to get them in my pan and sear them, turning them every now and then for about 8 minutes.
It feels like I'm a kid, like I'm forever young. And that's why I want to sing about the Christmas on its way. A reason to hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing. It's the time of year again. I'm happy you're here, my winter wonderland. No, it's the time of year, winter wonderland. My winter wonderland. It's the time of year, my winter wonderland, my winter wonderland.
So after about 8 minutes, I have another baking sheet and I am just placing them on that. And I'm gonna stick them in the oven with the potatoes on the middle rack. And I'm going to cook them for about 12 minutes. Using the same pan while my potatoes and pork are cooking, I'm putting in the shallot, the rest of the rosemary, and I am cooking that until it's nice and soft, about 2 minutes.
The Christmas on its way. A reason to hang around and celebrate this day. Everyone's smiling and it's snowing. It's the time of year again. I'm happy.
Then I'm gonna add in everything I need to make the super yummy glaze. So it came with a stock concentrate, a vinegar, jam, and then I'm adding in half a cup of water. And I'm gonna let this cook until it gets a little bit thicker and saucy.
My winter wonderland. Oh, my winter wonderland. Oh, my winter wonderland.
So it's only been about 3 minutes. Now I'm adding in about a tablespoon of butter, a little salt and pepper, turning off the heat, and the sauce is ready to go. And just like that, 30 minutes later, dinner is done. So it did come with a salad. However, I've decided to use that for lunches for myself this week. I had a bunch of tomatoes and mozzarella, so we're having that as our side. Here's the pork. I did not put the sauce over it. Like I said, family friendly. Everybody gets to make their plate how they like. Here's the sauce and then the potatoes, you guys. I had a little bit of that sauce over the potatoes and it was so good. So dinner number 1 was definitely a hit. All right, next up for our second recipe, we are going to be making some Parmesan chicken with couscous, and this was so simple. So I'm just mixing all the crust toppings that they sent, panko, Parmesan, paprika, then I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil, salt, and pepper, and just mix it up really good. And once I've got that mixed up, I'm adding salt and pepper to both sides of my chicken. And yes, that is a pizza pan because on this day I was baking some cookies. So all of my baking pans are dirty, but hey, it's still a pan and it's gonna do fantastic. So once I've got all the salt and pepper on my chicken on both sides, I am going to put the sour cream on top. And I love doing this. I think I like sour cream better than mayo. I use mayonnaise a lot too, but the sour cream definitely kept the chicken nice and juicy. Then I'm just going to spread it all around, and that's gonna help my breading stick to the chicken. So I'm gonna take my mixture that I mixed up and just put it all over the chicken. Once my chicken is ready to go in the oven, I do have it preheated to 425 degrees. I'm gonna cook it for 20 minutes. So while the chicken is cooking, I am starting a pot of water to boil for the couscous. Once my water is boiling, I'm adding in that couscous, and it only needs to cook for about 8 minutes. I'm going to drain that, and in that same pot, I'm going to melt the butter that came with this meal. It is so good. They are calling it a garlic herb butter. Super yummy. I love the flavor that it gave the couscous. So once that butter is melted, I'm adding the couscous back into it and just mixing it all until it's well combined. And dinner is served. So this meal actually came, I definitely did something different with the vegetables this week. It came with carrots, but my kids aren't huge fans of cooked carrots. So again, I'm saving those for lunches, and I opted to just steam up some broccoli because I always have broccoli in my freezer. And this just made for a super quick dinner, one of our hectic nights this holiday season. Okay, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, cooking dinner up for my family. If you guys have kids, you know, when they get home from school and you're trying to cook dinner, there's days where it just needs to be simple. Follow a few directions and boom, bada bing, dinner's done in about 30 minutes and everybody is satisfied. So that's one thing I love about HelloFresh. I don't even have to think about it, especially this time of year with the holidays. My mind is going in a million directions and my meal plan is seriously slacking. So they take care of a lot of that for me, send it straight to my door, and following the directions, I prep, get it cooking, and we are good to go. So give this video a big thumbs up if you guys like easy dinner recipes. Subscribe if you are new. I am participating in Vlogmas, so I'm sharing a video every single day this month for December. Whew, that's a lot of content. So I hope you guys are enjoying it so far, and I will see you guys tomorrow in another one. Bye.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the windows in the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in